throw a couple at you. Rule change. We didn't talk about that. There's a couple three-point shot, live ball timeouts, right? And then there was one other one, the shot clock change. You like them?
I don't think the three-point shot really makes any difference. I mean, it's not. We're going to at some point in time run out of room though in the corners, but I don't think that makes any difference. The timeout was there was a coach being able to call a timeout during a scrum, and that was a safety deal. Those guys are diving on top of each other, so that was a safety issue. And the clock.
Shot clock goes to 20 seconds on offensive rebound. Does that make a difference?
I don't think that makes much difference either.
So no big ones then?
Those aren't big ones. I don't think.
Bob, go through the newcomers. What have you seen out of them? We had them a couple of weeks for the most part, other than, I guess, Taz.
Taz can score. He's very versatile. They had, at his junior college, they had bigs who could make shots, and so they could spread you a little bit, and they ISO'd him. He's really good in the post. Scored a lot in the post for him, but he's a really consistent, at least he has been to this point, a very consistent jump shooter with a lot of range. And he bounces it. He's athletic, so he can get it at the rim and score it around the rim too.
It's fair to say you're going to have to be more dependent on your newcomers than in a normal year this year?
Well, yeah. We don't have a whole lot of guys back, so. But I think the good thing is Sean brings some experience, Taz brings some experience, and I think Oscar playing against Derek and Logan every day is really going to help him. He's not going to play against bigger people than that. So I think by the time we get around to playing, he'll be used to it.
Kind of along the same lines, then how important was it for guys like Jordan and Emmett, the guys who were newcomers last year, to get hands-on experience?
Well, that's why we played in the tournament at the night. Those guys really didn't play a lot of minutes. They played a lot of minutes at the end, but I thought it an opportunity for them to continue to play. That's what we talked about. I mean, the more they have an opportunity to play, certainly the more ready they're going to be the following year. And those are our leaders. They're without a question our leaders. When you look at really the core, you got Jordan, you got Emmett, and you got Derek. Chase has been great, but I'm talking about the young guys coming in. Chase has been great, and Logan's been great. Those three guys have got to be good for us early, particularly.
Bob, I don't know about the personality, but because Tariq was kind of really competitive, so I've never actually talked to Sherman. But playing-wise, are comparisons existing there?
To Deuce?
Sherman.
Oh, to Taz? I think Deuce is more like Tariq than Taz is. Taz is a really good shooter. I wouldn't, in all due respect to Tariq, I wouldn't classify him. And he had a lot of stuff that we tried to modify and fix, but it still it's not smooth, and that's kind of the way Deuce is. But they both make shots. Taz is from a technical standpoint, his shot's a lot better.
Coach, in terms of these foreign trips, I think it's one every 4. I think. Would you necessarily be obliged to do it every 4 years, or does it just depend on situations?
Well, this is good for us. The last time I didn't think with all the travel that we have during regular season that we should do that. So we went to the Bahamas instead. The problem is you go to the Bahamas and it's not a long flight, but the competition's not near as good.
Right.
So you go down there and win games by 35, 40. I don't know how much good that does you. So I think we got enough time. We got 10 days or something in between before school starts that they can relax a little bit, and we're not really flying very far in the pre-Big 12 stuff. So
Right.
I think it'll work out. And we're going to play really good teams. We're going to play their Division I teams. Those are the guys that fill the arenas over there and play for a lot of money.